All right, here we go, guys. PYT 498. We got 24 packs, 8 cards per pack, 3 autos or mims per box on average. On card next day autos are possible. Ultra rare stained glass are possible in here. The 95 Donruss buyback autos possible as well. This is 25 Donruss baseball. Good luck to everybody in this one. Get your guesses in for the player on the last auto in this box for 20 and credit. There's our packs. There's our empty box. And we got 24 packs, 8 cards per pack. Topps black and white / logo fractor is coming up next. PYT 504. Then we end the night with our Prism baseball hobby box break. So if you're in those breaks, those are coming up next. There's Zebby Matthews. Tony Oliva. Will Clark. Cody Mayo. Robin Ventura on the optic. Yadier Molina on the milestones. There's a filler. And then we got Billy Amick, the rated prospect. Rated prospect Chase Burns for the Reds. Next back. That's Billy Martin. Greg Maddux for Atlanta. Aaron Judge. Oops. Bobby Miller. Kevin Alcantara on the silver rated prospect. Koa Roby rated prospect on the optic. Josua Gonzalez rated prospect. And PJ Morlando. Again, guys, we have 2 more breaks tonight. We got a full slate for Monday. We're getting Tuesdays put together. Future break schedule will take you to those. Mariano Rivera. Reggie Jackson. We do have teams left in the upcoming breaks tonight. The last 2. There's Roger Clemens. Hurston Walter. Pablo Sandoval on the optic. The Unleashed Spencer Jones. Nice one for the Yankees. Carson Benji. Leo DeVries rated prospect. A nice auto of his out of Bowman Chrome yesterday. There's a dual auto with Jose Ramirez. There's Jackson Churio. James Wood. Manny Ramirez. Eddie Matthews. Jake Peavy out of 149. That's going to San Diego. On Cassie on the optic rated prospect. We got Tommy Troy. Jacob Mizorowski. Justin Kerstead. Jake Peavy. Juan Marichal. Deion Sanders. Dylan Cruz rated prospect. Stephen King. Austin Bateman. And George Lombard Jr. A lot of packs left in this one. We got 2 more breaks left tonight. Rhett Loader. Alex Gordon. Jim Palmer. Don Mattingly. Ian Kinsler. Johnny Bench on the optic silver. Starlin Cava. James Tibbs. I'll open up a bunch of these packs instead of doing the 1-by-1. Again, guys, if you want to grab any of the remaining spots in tonight's breaks, use our link in the chat. We got 2 breaks left. both baseball breaks. Up next, we have the Topps black and white logo fractor break, and then we end the night with Prism baseball. Grab your spots in those. You have a full schedule for Monday as well. The future break schedule will take you to those spots. If you guys are curious on what we're breaking Monday, you can also use that future break schedule. Click on those breaks, and then you can buy spots through there as well. I'll put up the rest of these packs and get through this Donruss break. You guys still have a chance to guess the player on the last auto in this break for 20 credit. Should have a mix of 3 autos and men's total. All right. There's all the packs open here. This stack now. We got Ryan Braun, Mike Mussina, Brett Campaneris. That's Sammy Sosa. We got the Optic Nick Yorkie rated rookie. Marvel's Brady House. There's a filler. We have Ryan Clifford. Kyler DeBrage. Jim Rice. Jacob Wilson. Kumar Rocker rated prospect. Or that's a rated rookie, my bad. Jace Jung rated rookie silver. We got a numbered parallel here. That is going to be Bobby Witt Jr. on the orange. Out of 199. Our first auto is going to be Franklin Arias on the Optic silver. Our hollow auto. Franklin Arias for Boston. I sit for the Red Sox. Brandon Sparrott. Marcelo Meyer. Luis Angel Acuna. Edgar Martinez. We got Cliff Lee. Chipper Jones. Miguel Tejada on the Optic. Reggie Jackson on the Milestones. Rated prospect Colson Montgomery. We got Aron Nimala. We got Austin Wells. Evan Carter. Jim Cott. Pee Wee Reese. Kalen Culpepper on the rated prospect. Chase DeLauder on the Optic. Rated prospect Ryan Salone. We have Caleb Lamavita. Dwight Gooden. Jake Arrieta. Jace Jung. Ian Kinsler. Pudge Rodriguez on the Optic. Milestones. Ryan Sandberg out of 99. 30 out of 99. Nice hit there for the Cubs. Recently passed away. Hall of Famer. We got Blake Burke. Ryan Waldschmidt. Johnny Mize, Bucky Dent, Frank Thomas, Connor Norby, and Slade Caldwell. That is going to the Arizona Diamondbacks. Tink Hence on the optic. We got Walter Janik. Tink Hence on the paper. Albert Pujols. Spencer Argetti. Cal Ripken Jr. Thomas Sagasi for the Cardinals. Dustin Pedroia. Unleashed. Luis Angel Acuna. Koa Roby, Owen Cassie, Junior Caminero, we have Mike Schmidt, Ken Griffey Jr., Randy Johnson, Andrew Walters, that is out of 250, that's going to Cleveland. Kevin Alcantara on the optic silver. We got Braylon Payne, Chase DeLauder, Jim Thome, Brooks Lee, Buster Posey, Tony Perez, Andrew Jones on the optic, Travis Pazzana on the Marvels, Bryce Cunningham. We have Sasaki, Ricky Henderson, Mike Piazza, Michael Young, Roger Clemens for Boston on Walker Janik for Houston on the optic. We have a purple auto. That's going to be Malcolm Moore for Texas. Rated prospect purple. Out of 49, 2 out of 49 on that auto. Nice hit for Texas. Drew Gilbert. Jared Thomas. David Ortiz. Willie Stargell, Darren Baker, Bobby Witt Jr., Spencer Agaretti out of 250. That's going to Houston. Kobe Mayo, Ethan Salas. And guys, up next is 23 Topps Black and White Logo Fractor Mixer. We got Bryce Renier, Jack Leiter, Adam Wainwright, Andrew Walters, Tim Hudson, Prince Fielder on the optic, Roman Anthony on the Elite Series, Kalen Culpepper, Noble Meyer, Craig Biggio, Jordan Lawler, Catfish Hunter, John Smoltz. That's going to be Reggie Jackson. 10 out of 15 on this optic. Enrique Bradfield on the blue cracked ice out of 15. Jarlin Susana. Owen Hall. Ivan Rodriguez. Prince Fielder. Ozzie Smith. Nolan Ryan. Ozzie Smith again on the optic. Coming attractions, Enrique Bradfield. Hagen Smith. Brady House. Pablo Sandoval. Nick Yorkie. Miguel Tejada. Rhett Loader. That is out of 250 on the Rhett Loader. Last few Here we got Braylon Payne and Jersey Kings Connor Griffin. He might be the guest of the break. I was on the Jersey Kings. Colt Emerson, Ethan Anderson, Robin Ventura, Dustin Pedroia, Andrew Jones, Dylan Cruz, Nolan Ryan on the optic, Unleashed Hagen Smith, Noah Schultz, rated prospect, Dante Nori, Urarte, Jim Leland, Carlos Beltran, Pedro Martinez, Jake Arrieta, out of 79, Colson Montgomery, on the pink, Velocity. That's Luke Keyshaw, Braden Montgomery, Jimmy Rollins, Jeff Bagwell, Yadier Molina, out of 99. We got Sammy Sosa on the red for the Cubs. We got the clearly Donruss rated prospect, David Shields for Kansas City, Bobby Witt Jr., Griff O'Farrell. We end it with Jet Williams. Got a bunch here to top load. We'll top load, recap, and then move on to our last two breaks of the night. Again, Topps Black and White is up next. So if you're waiting on that break, that will follow this one. And then we have our Prism Baseball as well. When we went live, we had spots available in those breaks. So if you guys want to check out the link pinned in the chat, there's a code to get 10% off any of the remaining spots in tonight's breaks. We also will be breaking again Monday and Tuesday so far. We got schedules going together for those. Mondays is full. Schedule is complete. Tuesdays I'm still working on it, but you guys can grab your spots in those breaks using the future break schedule link. Make sure you bookmark future break schedule Google Sheet as well. That way you guys can keep track of all the breaks we have listed and scheduled coming up. That'll be the first place to find the schedule before we send out messages once it's closer to those break nights. We got two more breaks tonight. All right, here we go. Bobby Witt Jr. Oops. Out of 199. Ryan Sandberg out of 99. Andrew Walters out of 250. Spencer Agaretti out of 250. Enrique Bradfield out of 15. Rhett Loader out of 250. Colson Montgomery out of 79. Sammy Sosa out of 99. Clearly Donruss David Shields out of 149. That is Jake Peavy. We have the Franklin Arias Optic Silver Auto. Malcolm Moore on the Purple Auto out of 49. And our guest of the break, Connor Griffin for Pittsburgh on the Jersey Kings. That one was out of 99. 48 out of 99. On the Jersey Kings. Nice hit there. A lot of people are rating him as the #1 prospect in baseball now. Connor Griffin is the guest of that break. All right, in this stack here we will top load before we ship. All right, guys, that does it for this one. All right, up next is 23 Topps Black and White Logo Fractor Mixer. Let's see if any spots are available in this one. We had about 5 spots available when we went live tonight.